As we say goodbye to 2016, we say goodbye to many icons who have sadly passed away this year. One of these icons was pop star George Michael. I'm Rebecca Felgate and welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. Starting his career aged 18 in the pop group Wham with co-performer Andrew Ridgeley, his career spanned several decades. To celebrate the career of this incredible man, here are the top 10 George Michael songs. Also, shout out to our subscriber Lewis Lazo, who has been requesting this video long before the great man passed, so I'm glad we can finally do it for you, but I'm sorry it's under these circumstances. Starting off our list at number 10, we have the bitterly ironic Last Christmas. Make a good Christmas song and you are made for life, and this certainly was an excellent song. Played every year at Christmas, this is undoubtedly Wham's most popular song over time. Written by George Michael and released on the 3rd of December 1984, over 30 years later, it still makes all of the Christmas compilation CDs and can be heard blaring through malls across the world. Interestingly, it never actually reached number 1. Band-Aid's Do They Know It's Christmas stole their thunder, but it was for a good cause. In the UK, the single is the best-selling single of all time to never reach the number 1 spot. It has countlessly entered and re-entered the charts worldwide since its release. In at number 9, we have Fast Love. George's 7th number 1 single came in the form of 1996 pop track Fast Love, taken from his 3rd solo album Older. The music video for Fast Love earned George a MTV European Music Award. Fast Love is about the instant gratification of a one-night stand, and the music video features both men and women, although George had not yet come out as gay yet. The song hit the number 1 spot in the UK and also in Australia and Italy. In the US, it peaked at number 8. Coming in at number 8, we have Outside. I know you want to, but you can't say yes. Yes, what a pop banger. I really enjoyed the goatee phase of George Michael. I think it was pretty strong. Whatever happened to the goatee? Outside was released as his lead single from Ladies and Gentlemen in 1998. It was the first piece of new music since he was caught in a lewd act in a public toilet in Beverly Hills. This led him to admitting that he was homosexual. This song is provocative and subtly suggests that he would rather have sex outside than indoors, as indeed was the case in California. Cheeky George, cheeky. In at number 7, George Michael straight up wants your sex. I Want Your Sex was the first single from George's first solo album Faith. Released on the 1st of June 1987, the song was also used in Beverly Hills Cop 2. The song was very popular worldwide despite sparking controversy. It peaked at number 2 on the US Billboard Hot 100 and number 3 in the UK singles chart. At the time, Michael was secretly struggling with his sexuality, but was in a relationship with Kathy Young, who appeared in the music video. In at number 6, everyone's man, he's the man, it is I'm Your Man. Written and produced by George Michael, I'm Your Man was a Wham hit in 1985. The song was released as a standalone single and at the time was not tied to an album. I'm Your Man was the band's 3rd UK number 1 hit and the last song that George performed with Andrew at their farewell concert in Wembley Arena in London. The song was later added to Wham's 1986 album Music from the Edge of Heaven. In at number 5, for me it's a personal favourite, we have Club Tropicana. Club Tropicana, drinks are free, yes! Club Tropicana sounds like the place you want to be. The drinks are free, there's fun and sunshine, enough for everyone. It sounds dreamy. This Wham classic was released in the summer of 1983 and was actually co-written by George and Andrew. The song poked fun at the popular Club 18 to 30 culture, where a holiday firm would run low-budget trips for youngsters abroad. It was kinda tacky, Wham are laughing at it, but I don't even care if it's satire, it still sounds like the absolute dream. In at number 4, we have Faith. I mean, you know it's a banger when Limp Bizkit cover your song. Faith was the lead single off George Michael's debut solo album of the same name, and what a cracking start to his career as a solo artist. Released in October 1987, Faith went to number 1 on the US Billboard charts and was the longest running single to top the charts in 1988. Well, I guess it would be nice. Still so good, still so good. In at number 3, we have Jesus to a Child. world. Now this song marks a very sad time in George Michael's life. Peaking at #1 in the UK and Australia, it entered the US Billboard charts at #7, the highest debut of any British artist in 25 years. The song wasn't released until 1996, but was first performed in 1994 at the MTV Europe Music Awards. The song was written about the death of George's secret Brazilian lover, Anselmo Falepa, who he met while he was performing in Rio de Janeiro in 1991. Anselmo sadly passed away from an AIDS-related brain hemorrhage in 1993, something which absolutely devastated George. Every time he performed the song, he dedicated it to Anselmo. A much happier song up next. It is an absolute banger of the ages. We have Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. Wake me up. I just want to be George in this music video. So good. One of the defining sounds of the 1980s, this Wham track remains a perky pop song that absolutely transcends the ages. This was a big hit for Wham, their first UK and American #1. The song was inspired by a note Andrew wrote his parents. The song was more uplifting than their earlier slightly more political work and was played constantly in clubs across the globe. Okay, so we are here at #1 of the songs written and performed by George Michael. In the top spot, it absolutely has to be Careless Whisper. This was George's big break, really. The song reached #1 in 1984 in almost 25 countries and sold 6 million copies. George and Andrew are credited as co-writers on Careless Whisper, their greatest achievement together. I mean, that sax, and what beautiful vocals, something that George will be remembered for many years to come. So that is the end of our top 10, and as I host this video, there is talk of a lost George Michael song. George's boyfriend Fadi Fawaz posted a song from his unreleased and unfinished album Trojan Souls, written with Sir Elton John in the 90s. The love song, called This Kind of Love, has caused a bit of a stir, with many saying that George would have liked to have controlled his own output. But let's not argue, he was a legend, let's remember him as such. Whatever happens in the future of music, George Michael has helped shape it and will be remembered as a musical icon for the ages. Rest in peace, George Michael. I am sorry that this Christmas was your last, but we will never ever forget you. I'm Rebecca Felgate, this has been Most Amazing Top 10. If you want to share your favourite George Michael songs, your favourite George Michael memories, then please do so in the comments section down below. But for now, if you like this video, thumbs up for George, share it with a friend that loves George Michael, and of course subscribe to Most Amazing Top 10, and I will see you next time.